Did Jesus really say we should never judge anyone? Let's look closely. Judge not, that ye be not judged. Matthew 7 verse 1. Today, Christians commonly misunderstand the scripture to be that Christians should never be corrected, confronted, or called out sin. That's not true. Jesus was condemning hypocritical judgment, not righteous discernment. Just a few verses later, Jesus says to remove the plank from your own eyes so you can help your own brother. Matthew 7 verse 1 is often used to silence correction, but Jesus wasn't bounding judgment. He was addressing hypocrisy. In verse 5, Jesus says, after removing the plank from your eyes, then you can help your brother. That means correction is allowed, but it must come from humility, not pride. The Bible called believer to speak truth in love, not to ignore sin in the name of tolerance. Do you get that? Number 2, did the Bible really say money is evil? Not exactly. Money is the root of all evil. 1 Timothy 6 and verse 10. Today, we commonly misinterpret the scripture that money itself is evil and Christians should avoid it. The verse actually says the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. 1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse 10 doesn't condemn money. It condemns the love of money to the extreme. The quest to get money, not regarding the means. Money is a tool. It reveals the heart, not corrupt it by default. Adam, Job, Solomon were wealthy, yet used by God. Money is neutral. What matters is who sits on the throne of your heart, God or words. Thirdly, this verse is powerful, but not for the reason most people think. I can do all things through Christ. Philippians chapter 4 and verse 13. Today, believer commonly misunderstand the scripture that this verse guarantees success in anything I want. Paul was talking about contentment in hardship, not unlimited achievement. Philippians 4 verse 13 was written from prison. Paul wasn't saying he could do anything. He was saying he could endure anything. The strength Christ gives is for perseverance, faithfulness, and obedience. So this verse is about grace to stand, not permission to chase selfish ambition. Fourthly, today, does this verse means pastors are untouchable? Let's clarify it. Touch not my anointed. Psalm 105 verse 15. Today, this scripture has commonly been misinterpreted, that leaders cannot be questioned or corrected. I say that is not true. The verse refers to God protecting Israel, not shielding Israel from accountability. Psalm 105 and verse 15 speaks about God protecting his people from physical harm. Even prophets in scripture were corrected. David, Peter, Paul included. Accountability is biblical. Abuse of authority is not. Honoring leadership does not mean ignoring the truth. Are we clarified? The fifth one today on misinterpreting verses in the Bible. If God answered every prayers, why do some prayers go unanswered? Ask and it shall be given. Matthew 7 and verse 7. In today's world, this portion of the Bible has been greatly misinterpreted, that God must give me whatever I ask for. Prayer is not manipulations. It is agreement with God's will and purpose. Jesus was teaching persistence, faith, relationship, not entitlement. Scripture clearly says God answers prayers according to his will. A lovely father doesn't give harmful things just because a child asks. Do you get that? In other words, prayer is all about trust and not control. Can God give you everything? Yes. But will God give you everything? No. He controls and owns a prerogative of deciding which prayer he will answer and the one he will not answer. God bless you. And don't forget to give us a like,